here at Ikogosi. It's a warm spring in Ekiti State, and even though we're right next to Oyo State, Ekiti State is very, very different. It's much more like hilly, almost, I wouldn't call them mountains, but very, very big rolling hills. And the roads here have been really, really nice. It's very, very green, just like everywhere we've been in Yorubaland. But we're gonna go check it out. We hear it's a pretty special place, and we're gonna try to get some good shots of it.
This place is known for its water. I don't know if it's supposed to have medicinal purposes, but supposedly there's a waterfall around here somewhere.
I want you to see an unusual cohabitation of the trees there, a palm tree and the timber, that their roots are locked, you know. They are locked at the roots, and they've been cohabitating, you know, living like this or existing like this for years, and none has been able to stifle the other, you know. So it's a sort of symbiotic relationship between the two of them, and they've been existing for close to 100 years together like that. But that's not the story, the only story about it. If you look at the colors, the different colors at the back of the tree, you see that same color representation here on the sand. If I don't know how you'll have loved it if you can just remove your, you know, that is when you will be able to appreciate nature at its peak. Okay.
What did he say?
He said if you can help hold the camera.
Oh.
And so the two of you can walk in.
Alright.
Okay.
Here.
So be careful. Don't touch.
Hello, sir. Hello.
There's like a huge difference.
That's
So on this side, the water is really, really warm. And then this side is very cold. So when you have your foot here, it's really cold over here, it's really warm. I've never seen any place like this anywhere before, so I definitely think if you guys come out here, come to Ekiti, check this out. Oh yeah.
Now you talk that. That's all.
Yeah.
Can you feel it?
Very big difference. There's nothing living on either side, or just the warm side?
On the warm side. Nothing can live in it.
So nothing lives over here?
Nothing can.
But fish?
side is colorless, that side is colorless.
Now, you notice that when you step into this one, it remains very clear. But that side became cloudy immediately you step into it. It became muddy, you know. Now, if you look at the sand here, they are also different. You can see this, they are fine, very fine grains, you know.
This side has very fine grained sand.
Yes. It looks like gold, shining grains, and they are not present there. If you look at this side,
and the other side is very rocky.
I mean, right here, they are still trying to maintain their identities. The right side, you can see the fine grains, the tiny sparkling stuff, and it's not present there. I've spent more than 50 years on this soil, and I tell you, we strongly believe in it that it's so medicinal and therapeutic that if as virulous as leprosy could be, if anyone who is a leper, if a leper is washing or having a bath there, and I drink this water here, it cannot affect me. Around 1973, thereabout, I was very young. I was in the primary school. There was an outbreak in the west, in the whole of the western part of the country, of cholera and guinea worm. And Mr. Obe, you must have heard the music. Okay. I don't know, those of you that understand Yoruba, you understand what I'm saying. Now, as the thing ravaged the whole environment, not a single case of guinea worm or cholera was reported in Ikogosi. If you had guinea worm, if it was oozing out of your skin or coming out of your skin, just come here, drink out of the water here, and wash the place, it will drop off. My father, who is still alive, It was coming to Lagos. When I was living in Lagos, he would bring his own keg of this water because it delivers so much in this. He does not drink any other thing. If you give him sachet water, he will tell you, why you give him poor water? It's not pure water, it's poor. You know, this place actually started like a missionary camp. You know, when the white-skinned people, especially Reverend John Sidney Magee, an American from Kentucky, when he came here, he saw the wonders of nature. He was a Baptist missionary. He requested that the people here, my grandfathers, should give him the chance to broadcast the whole place for the world, so that people will be coming to see. Now, when he came, he started building. If you noticed, you know, you might not have passed through the camp area, you'll have noticed some buildings with stone bricks. Those were buildings that we met.
All right. Tell me what you think, Lane.
Yes, we're coming to the meeting point of the cold and cold. The colder. This is cold. This is colder. You can see they are different. This is colder.
Big difference?
So what you felt, the coldness you felt down there is a mixture of cold. You know, so this is colder than what you felt down there.
Oh, really? This is cold?
This is colder.
Yeah.
This is cold.
There is a big difference.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It's a phenomenon that you cannot understand. It's like a riddle. It's a riddle that is shrouded in mystery and hidden in an enigma.
Exactly.
It's only one word in Yoruba. Who knows it? Who's Yoruba?
Aditu.
Aditu. God bless me.
I'm from Igbo.
You know, so if there was a dormant volcano, the constant washing of the water over the dormant volcano, the water by now should have been able to suppress it.
Yeah,
We'll have woken up one morning and discovered that we have a cold spring.
definitely.
But it has been like this for years. Actually, if it was in the morning or during this Hamatan period, you'll have seen this thing coming out.
Oh, really?
It's there right now, but because it's very bright and sunny, you will not see it. But it's always
Yeah,
there.
when
Two here. The two here form the gate. This two was the gate of this groove. Here was the groove in those days, where they used to worship the deity. Now, if you brought maybe a pledge or a vow, you know, you made a pledge, you will place your pledge at the base of the other one. And it was only the initiates were the only ones that were allowed to cross the gate here. That was the frontier, you know, like maybe palm front or white cloth that's crossed here. You know, they've been here for years. There are actually 5 of them. I'll show you 3. The remaining 2 are here. In between the 2 is the real shrine, where they used to worship it. If you look at this one at the base, you think it's dead, but when you look up, you see it's still very fresh. You know. Oh, sorry. My people consider it sacrilegious for anybody then to step on the head of their grandfather. This is grandfather. That is father. Here is the meeting point of the woman. That is warm. I want you to notice the difference here. This is warmer than that. But if you notice the difference, you see that the sun here looks pinkish.
Yeah, it's way warmer over here. It feels like, you know, if you were taking a shower even. Like it's very warm on this side.
Wow. This tree is cursed, and all the fruit that come off of it.
So, the story behind these 2 springs is the warmer spring is the father and the warm spring is the son. And they merge together here and go down and eventually meet with the mother and daughter, which are where the warm and cold meet together. So we're gonna try to drink some of this right now. So go ahead, Justin, you first. Supposedly this has a lot of medicinal.
So, like our guide told us, they actually bottle the untreated water. So if you're buying bottled water in Ekiti, chances are you could be buying this water from the spring. Along with that, it also has a lot of medicinal qualities and medicinal purposes. So if somebody is bathing upriver who has leprosy, it's said that you can drink the water downriver of that person and be completely fine. So I'm gonna test it out. Just drink it.
So another thing this water can apparently do is if you have clogged pores or oily skin, if you were to come in it, it will take all the oil off your skin and it'll help clear your pores. He said within just a few minutes, if you are in this water, it will clear out all your pores. They even have a free-flowing pool where all this water just runs directly through. So it's not a pool that they fill with this water, but it's a pool that constantly is pushed through water from these springs.
Well, I'll say this, the water tasted really clean and fresh, no like aftertaste, nothing, and it feels really refreshing on your skin.
So this is the confluence of the cold and colder springs where the mother and daughter meet, and this is the side that has fish and life and stuff in it. So this is the cold part, and we're gonna go over there to the confluence where they all meet together again before we rejoin our tour.
Like even during the lockdown, when coronavirus was in town, we used to pride in it that we are so very sure that all of us drinking out of this water, coronavirus will not get to this time. We did not record this in the case.
Oh wow.
That's what it was.
Wow.
This antelope.
This is antelope,
Yeah, bushmeat now.
bushmeat.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is the hunter.
This, you're the hunter?
The hunter that
Alright.
hunter the antelope.
Yeah.
He's Friday need to sell.
All right, how much for two?
No, it's
This is 400 naira.
Okay. All right, so this is antelope. We're gonna try it out. As you can see, it looks very interesting.
how do it taste?
Honestly, not bad.
It's like smoked venison.
Smoke it, yeah.
He looked hungry, so we gave him a piece of that. They gave him some rice. We gave him some antelope.
He loves it. So this is Ikogosi water, and it's sourced from the natural warm spring, the thing I drank out of. So let's see how it compares. Let's do a water review. Hey, tastes like it did before.
So we were told by Adewale, our driver, that this place is very known for its pounded yam.
Yeah.
And they eat it basically every meal, every day. So we decided we'd stop and have some while we're here. Eat some,
I
Justin.
see pandan that we are eating.
So again,
No natural.
you wet your hand, you grab some pounded yam, natural pounded yam, put it in the Ikogosi.
They pounded it for us fresh.
This cow.
For our protein, we have cow intestines, so here we go. It's very hot, like temperature, it's very hot.
Well, that's gonna be it from Ekiti. So that's it. Like, comment, subscribe.